our style, everything is based off Naihanchi. And we always tell students, if you can do this, then you can do the whole system. If you're familiar with those movements, we'll be using some of those today. Does anybody want to join me? I do need a training partner.
Sure. Shodans, Edons, are they out there?
I won't hit you. All right, cool. Anybody else want to join in? This is fun.
You?
It's a couple drills, yeah. All right, so if somebody wouldn't mind demonstrating.
How many more do you need? How many more do you need?
As many as wants to join.
What about Jay? Jay, come on. And Sam.
Us.
If somebody wanted to run through, Naihanchi Jodan at a relaxed speed, doesn't have to be crazy. I'll go through it at a relaxed speed as well. So, I mean, it's on your own. I mean, it doesn't have to, you don't have to stay together. If one person just wants to demonstrate, that's fine. Yeah. He's already on it.
Yeah! Yeah!
Have you ever thought about why it goes side to side? Have you? What have you come up with?
Jerry.
Oh, excuse me.
A little different.
Yeah. A little. It was like the way we started. We had that in there as well.
So you did swoops as well.
We didn't ever pivot, which was one of the things that I found kind of interesting. Starting off was the stance was like this, and I wasn't allowed to move my body.
Okay.
And we were just talking about, Mr. Price and I were just talking about natural, and what is natural. And the one thing I like about Naihanchi kata is that it is natural. If it doesn't feel right, it's probably not right. One of the things that you'll in the kata here, when you come across this way, it kind of feels weird. Do I feel like I'm ever going to hit somebody? I'm not going to hit you, but am I going to go hit him? It just feels weird to me. But if I angle myself here, it's different, and I have a better attack on his center line as well. One thing that we're gonna do a couple of techniques from Naihanchi Sho, and the first one is just going to be the beginning, just your mudra, how you start. Have you had any techniques from this? Maybe a wrist lock perhaps or something?
It's been a long time since I've
Been a long time?
Sensei Jared, do you mind showing your?
Yeah, I'll show. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so
See what yours looks like.
I'll run through the kata real quick. It's a little different. Okinawan karate is I don't know. It just looks more calm. I don't know. This is the style that we practice.
What speed is this, sir?
Slow.
Thank you.
That's true. We call that choji. It's the 9-second comment. People be able to do it in 9 seconds.
Oh
Yeah.
quick. Yeah.
Sir, may I see at regular speed before you continue?
Leave it all on.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Grab my wrist, right? As if this happens in nature. Yeah. Okay, so we do wrist locks. I've done them in the past. No one's just going to stay stagnant. They're going to pull you, try to punch you in the head. Me fighting you doesn't work. All right, so here we step to it. So when you're familiar with that technique of stepping to your hand, here, leverage at this point. We're going to roll, pull through. So he grabs, instead of me stepping and trying to pull, he pulls, step in, re-grab, thumb to pinky, And it's not so much that I'm trying to wrist lock him. So I'm trying to just try and fight so much as get away. We're going to try each other. Get partners and try it out. We're going to try one hand, same hand, cross hand, two hand. All works the same. No, I can't fight as hard here. Yeah, okay. I'm broken my grip. Get away at that point.
These guys here, they want to fight.
Make sure you go for, yeah, there, go through one that's closest to you.
Then the point to disengage.
Yeah.
Guys,
Yeah.
the point that he's trying to impart is to disengage, not
Alright.
focus on the
That was-
block, but to
It's easy to
disengage.
think about
To break and
static, successful grabbing you. Confrontations that I've dealt with has been kind of on the end, out the end of the reach, and end up grabbing you, kind of pull you closer and hit you. When we're thinking about grabs, what have you, one thing that you don't want to do is go this way, right? If you can help it. If he pulls in, you want to try and hug up the outside and get away from his other arm. You're thinking about the movement, and that's here, and it's fast, you might go to grab here. I'm away from that, and bring this down through. As I come through. Right. That's just 1, 2. You have the elbow, the drive through. One technique we'll work here real quick would be 1, 2, 3, 4. And let's say it's a cross. For some reason, you cross right. Leverage. Just stay strong. Okay. Leverage, right? If I don't move my feet, change the direction. Make sure that you're giving them things to think about too. Okay? So we'll just practice that for just a second. Does anybody else want to join? Really cool.
I know.
Isn't that cool? Good for you. Well, if we go here, I would say grab back. Take this one. What do we do? I mentioned the bicep knee. You're going to roll this towards my heart. So grab. Good. You just keep this palm flat. Grab. Lower your thing there. Think about just retracting. Keep the palm. There it is. Yeah. Like pinky curl. Roll across the bicep. One thing you want to think about, going across the bicep, right? You guys are familiar with some sort of leverage, I'm sure. If you go on top, changes leverage as the bottom balances point.
That's chamber.
Yeah. All right. And the last couple of techniques, one more of a couple of drills to give you that you can practice and make your own. I had 5 originally that I wanted to give, but that's a lot. I'll give you a couple really easy ones. We talked about this movement, and Nikati have this one. I like this one a lot because it starts working. I'm sure who's familiar with some of the acupressure points, acupuncture points. So I talk about lung meridians and liver meridians, stuff like that.
Seafood.
Yeah. So, if you're looking at, not gonna get too much into detail, elements and wood and metal and it cuts and diminishes, but we're talking about the point in the arm and the point here for the liver and the leg. And we can come back up here. We can go to the gallbladder on the head. But if you're swinging in, the head here. This is here. This is here. This is here. And I'm just covering my center. The other side might come in. Right here, I'm just covering. I'm staying on his center. If I angle off, he's going to push me over. So, and also if I stay static, he'll push me. So we'll practice this. Let's say it's just a jab or hook. 1, 2. Just bring the hands up. If everybody knows about keeping your hands where they're useful. Down here, probably not so good. So if you hit here, right? Also, Naihanchi, do you practice in iron wrestling here? Yes. So one thing that my teacher showed, I really liked it, was that same movement here, and then just twist the foot, and then you just ride that all the way down. So we'll just practice that. You go inside or out, and then you finish the movement. 1, 2. Just think about hitting spots that hurt. Practice will lead.
And then he said,
Just try it. This at least try to connect it. Step down the center and
I'm not used to legs.
someone's attacking.
You guys have that energy
All right, there's 2 more things, real easy. This one is drills, it comes from Temple Hot System, and since it's share them with you, give them the drill, give them the drill. It's an easy one, so if I'm here, obviously with it, where do you want to hit?
The quickest?
Yeah, down the drill, right? So if you say you're swinging, right? Hands are going to stay up in front of my face. So let's say he's doing a jab here. Here. Let's start this up, that position. 1. You can bring this up for your break. Roll through. That's one of the easy drills. It's just passing and striking. But one thing that I noticed is this, he goes with this hand. If this drops, one thing I'll notice is my students will do this, and I just come over with the other hand. They can't get that hand up there quick enough. So if this is up, it stays up. In case that hand comes through. Yep. All right. So that drill you can practice is just a nice passing drill, in and out. Take an inside block. Yep. 1, 2, and then if that, think about that movement in the hut. Watch 1, hits underneath, and then he just brings this hand straight up. If he passes this, opens up, he can step through for throws, knees, whatever's in there. You can practice that a couple of times, this movement of passing.
So it's just setting up for a second.
We'll go nice and easy. Yeah, imagine someone's trying to poke you in the nose. We're going to take our foot, we're going to step off to the side. Because we want to move their target. The hand's going to be here, it's just going to block our head. Now we move their punch effectively away from our face. Yep, we're going to strike them in the ribs. Now from here, this hand can just come up. And the elbow should be right here. Good. You can also, after you hit this hand can grab, bring the hand through again, and work it through. Nice and easy. A little better. Yeah, now from here.
trying to. So what
Here. Break this way. Hold this. Very, very fluid. One thing my teacher said was, I'm not fast and smooth. Right? So it's just being relaxed. And I like the drills because you can punch each other hard, you can punch each other soft, you can work on your block and distance between each other. One last drill I really like, and you guys experimented with dropping energy, dropping your energy to strike more and more. Yeah, American gravity, pulling, dropping at the elbows. A little easy. Here on this side, we're close. I'm close range to him. If I don't move, our doctor of our system is body change. So that means if you punch him in the nose, I want to change. Pretty standard across the board. Otherwise, I do see people trying to, this, and it's hard. So as he hits one, that says come straight in. On my pin, if he's going to hook around, be a wild man, I might just bring this straight down. Okay. If we're talking about hitting points, like this side, one, and this side, I've actually been hit there, been put to sleep. So not completely out, but pinhole. So as we hit with this one, hit one other cycle through. Bring this up. If this is part of Sandan, you have that movement there. If I just walk straight across, still push through that. But if I angle my elbow up and I rotate the punch away from my head, it's starting to look like an upper block, rising block, overhead block. So that one would just be inside and over, or you can use here, one, and that hand comes in, you just slam this straight one right across and down. And then if in that position, it's up to you what you'd like to do. Let's get, so I'm just going to try and grab this. So for this position, let's think of step into our center. No, I'm angry, so you disrupted this momentum that I went like that, so you can this might come down a little bit. Bring this back across. And then angle yourself where you get the nose. Oh, get down. Here, put that knee straight in. Step in. Now, yeah, this is fine. Yeah, right there. Stepping on my center.
Not too far. We're down like here, probably.
So I'm trying to take away from your power, step on your center, and use your center to my advantage. Yeah, there's so much Naihanchi kata that you can explore. One kata, one form forever and ever. This is personally my favorite kata. I barely scratched the surface. I haven't done it 10,000 times. So there was I'm going close to students that said, you have to do it 10,000 times to get it. There's debate on whether or not he created the second two katas from Naihanchi. However, he did create Kinan katas out of Kusanku, so that could be quite valid that he did create those. I haven't been able to get a straight answer from anybody. You're one thing or the other. So, but I thank you for your time. I know there's a lot that came out real quick. If you'd like, I can put stuff on video after the fact. We have more time. We'll go through the steps real slow, and that way you can make them yours. You can change them, you can make them, you can work with the drills. It's kind of a one-step thing, but it has a good standard, and it gets you to learn the Hachi from here as opposed to here, which is pretty obvious. But you guys are working stuff. It's great. Thanks again. I appreciate it.
Most of you guys know Jared. Became a TK Shodan last night. Traditionally here, when you test for Shodan, your black belt kata is Basai, or for you Pasai Day. If you don't mind giving